County Sheriff. The three most important things to me are family, freedom, and religion. All of the evils of the world are here. As the population grows, we're definitely...
As good as our staff run the place, there are still just things we don't know.
You get in more trouble in Utah County than you do anywhere. We're the bad ones.
They're becoming more violent, and they're finding new ways to bring drugs like methamphetamine, heroin, and fentanyl into our facility.
Utah makes you want to do drugs.
Yeah, there is drugs in here. I was offered some yesterday.
Find out one little way the fentanyl's coming in, we can fix that.
For the 60 Days In program, I'm allowing undercover volunteers to go into our jail and live as if they were inmates. But I'm taking a risk putting these... Something could go wrong at any time.
Your name was Fabian.
Fabian.
So why'd they ask you to be on this? Because of your gold chains? They were like, oh, he looks kind of
Nah, because of my past. I've been in prison before.
Am I scared of going? No, I'm not scared of anything.
You don't look like you go to jail. Have you ever been arrested?
Are you mansplaining me?
I'm a what?
Are you mansplaining me?
I don't even know what that means, bro.
I believe you. What's the scariest thing that could happen? Somebody could want to fight? It's a good time.
Undercover work's very scary, and that's what you're doing.
We wanted you guys to know each other, to feel like you're more of a team, and be able to now focus your energy on the actual mission. Are there drugs in our facility? How are they getting in there? Are they getting in? Are the deputies treating the inmates properly? If you find yourself in an emergency situation, there's going to be one signal that you give, and it will be this. You're going to stay out. Our goal is that nobody taps out. So we want you as a team to decide which male and which female is going in first. We want you as a team, which male and which female is going in first. Okay, we're going to leave you here, and we'll be back in a little bit to get your answer.
When the sheriff said, we're going to let you pick who goes in first, like, I'm like, how many more tests, what are you here for? Like, you here to stay in a hotel for a few days and get in your own head, or are you here to go to jail?
I don't know, I think you guys fight better than me, so. You guys, but I'm down to go first. I mean, seriously. I don't care.
What a nice spirit.
I think Corey is really young, and I don't know if he's got the skill set under his belt to be able to get through something that is uncomfortable for as long as we're going to be in there.
I'm ready, too, so I'm ready.
We haven't heard from these two. Where you guys?
Whatever it is, I don't care.
Going first for anybody, in your head, make sure that you're really ready.
I know, guys, day in, day out. It's their identity to be the tough guy, but when it's actually time to fight, he seemed intimidated, he seemed scared.
Okay, so ladies' turn.
How are we feeling? I feel nervous about all the work I still have to do before we go. I would like to go a little later. I mean, look, this is not going to be like a spa resort, so if I can drag a little bit, I'm going to drag a little bit. I was hoping I could maybe even get my 4 days will buy me a little more time to get it all in order, including my teeth. Okay? How about you? How do you feel?
Gosh, is there anything else left that I have to do? So that would be my only concern. Like, is there something that I need to prepare for or whatnot?
It's like trying to figure out who really down for the cause, like who really trying to do this. We made it.
All right, team. Have we reached some decisions here?
We have.
Well, let's go ladies first.
Our fearless first.
The brave soul.
Yes, but I'm ready. Some people are just stronger than others, I guess. I don't know. I know that there was no way that I would have been able to convince AB or Nina to go in first.
You'll do good.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Gentlemen? Okay.
I'm the second sacrificial lamb. Just second. But yeah, and do what I can for you guys to see what we can fix about the drug problem in the jail.
I appreciate that.
My first instinct is I want to go in first, but I would have thought that those bigger dudes, like Fabian, want to go in first. So it's just like, I don't think they're ready.
Okay, well, we will be seeing all of you soon, and two of you even sooner, okay?
Thanks, Sheriff.
Thanks, Sheriff. Thanks, Chief.
We got this.
Look, you can't rush greatness. I know I'm gonna be great in this show. I know I'm built for this, so you don't rush greatness. Everybody else go, you feel me? What tells you that they go in, everybody tap out, and I hold on to the show by myself?
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No tap out. No tap out. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
No tap out. No tap out.
Feeling?
Pretty good, actually. I mean, natural nervousness, but I feel ready.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah. First one.
So just remember that once you get to booking, all the officers are going to think that you're a real inmate.
Okay.
None of them are going to know that you're undercover.
Okay. As I'm preparing to go into jail, I realize this is the first time for any length of time. My husband's name is Ben. We have been married going on 11 years. He gets me, and I'm not easy to get necessarily. I have 3 boys from our previous marriage, and my husband has a boy and a girl. I work for the Navy as a behavioral health analyst, so my days are spent on ships. I work with sailors all day. I'm doing 60 days in because I want that street cred. I want to make sure that they know that I can be just as tough as they are. In addition to working is modeling and sexy poses and some type of lingerie. Tattoos and curves is where it's at, and it's fun. But just because I look good in a bikini doesn't mean that I don't have... You can't judge a book by its cover. For several years, I was the victim of domestic violence, the survivor of domestic violence. There is a huge difference. I know that I can take 25 punches to the face before I lose control. So, yeah, I know that I'm physically tough. I'm just ready to rock and roll. All right, here we go.
All right, Scarlett, so you're the first one in.
Yes.
How are you feeling today? Where are you at with your charges? How you feeling about your cover story?
I feel pretty confident about my cover story. I know I'm going on under aggravated assault.
So I would say these people aren't your friends. They will look for an emulator, so just be careful.
Okay.
You remember the emergency signal?
I do. The pensive beard scratching.
All right.
Yes.
And if you use that, you're out.
Yeah.
I'm patient.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good. I mean, we all have to have faith and believe that we're going to be able to get all the way through. Nobody wants to tap out. Nobody wants to be that person.
So we're going to turn you over to Deputy Tyndall, and he'll take care of it from here.
You have anything on you? Put those out. Nothing else in your pants and your bra or anything like that,
Nope.
okay? So we're going to have you step over to the front of my vehicle, and
Okay.
we'll shackle you.
I made a commitment when I signed up for this, so I am ready.
Okay, we're just going to walk back here to the back of my vehicle.
I would say if I can handle 6 kids all at once, Any last minute advice?
Yeah, good luck.
How old are you? 43. Any fights or accidents the last 24 hours?
My cover story is aggravated assault, running over my ex-husband. Legitimate experiences, I think it adds validity to it. I think it's really important for all of us to be prepared.
Do you have any jewelry or piercings I can't see going on her temples?
When she asked me if I had piercing, I was going to go and tell her all of my piercings, but she kind of cut me off, so I didn't tell her.
Belly button, you said? Gotta keep that one out.
So I have my belly button piercing. I have piercing on my hood, which is in my vagina. So,
You're good to have a seat.
and then I was like, oh, I'm going to have to tell them when they strip search me and put me through the scanner. And I'll be like, oh, I forgot.
Basically, you're gonna check your toes and then cough. Perfect.
But I didn't have to worry about it because I never went through the scanner and they didn't do the strip search very well. So, like, the whole vagina area, which is an area that a lot of women would carry drugs in. Had I had more nefarious plans, I feel like I could have brought a lot of drugs in. Like, I got a piercing in. I could have probably brought a cell phone in if I wanted. And so I was really worried because I was like, I couldn't even imagine the kind of stuff getting in. The unknown is just killing me slowly right now.
Remember your signal?
Hello, but we're not gonna do that. You know what's happening with me. I got this. I volunteered to go first because I've been waiting for a long time for this.
Alright, this is it.
Let's do it. Just mentally prepare myself for years for this.
Good luck in there.
Thank you. I want to prove something to myself, my family, and the world. I can do something as challenging as this. Hey, how's it doing?
Morning, Corey. How are you?
I'm good. I'm from St. Louis, but I left home at 19. Usually I work at ski resorts in the winter and national parks in the summer. So like Yellowstone, Vail, Jackson Hole.
Charges and your cover story.
Pretty confident. I'm here on Class B, possession of drugs, 2 ounces of weed, here for 90 days on commitment.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
I would describe myself as a very passionate person. I've lived many lives in many places, and I can adapt really easily, but I'm very active. So this is going to be very different, you know, being confined.
It's important to me that you make it through this, and I know you can.
Oh, yeah. So this is a different jail from other seasons of 60 Days In because it's predominantly white. Never know if there's like, you know, a militia in there, neo-Nazis.
Okay, well, things are going to get real here. I'm going to turn you over to...
Wow, this is happening. I didn't tell anyone I was doing 60 Days In. I really want this experience to be about me. I don't need distractions. It makes me stronger because I'm dependent on myself. I don't need to depend on anybody.
A little higher?
Identify as pansexual. I am attracted to both sexes, and whoever identifies as non-binary. I've always known since I was little, but my family don't know I'm pansexual. Being Baptist, you really can't express that. It's just like...
You know, when this airs, there's a chance that we're going to find out.
Yeah, I mean, they do. I mean, they can hate me even more. Who cares? There's been female participants in the past who are openly, if there's been any guys. If I'm the first, then I'll represent.
We'll be there in a minute.
I don't think too much of it, but I don't want my sexuality to define my experience whatsoever.
Are you worried it could make you a target?
Yeah, I really didn't think about that. I mean, we'll just have to see. Going into booking, it was like some nervousness.
First name?
Corey.
What's your last name?
Phillips. Man, actually like my last name. So I kept saying Phillips. I thought my fake name was Pratt. From the get-go, I thought it was Pratt. But then at pickup, the officer told me my last name was Phillips.
Is your last name Phillips?
No. Okay, he gave me the wrong last name. Maybe they changed it because they changed my possession at the pickup, so I thought that changed too.
Minor tweak to your story.
Okay.
So get rid of the 2 ounces, just possession. So you decided.
So I went in there, I said Phillips. And then I'm like, oh, crap. I'm like, damn, I hope I didn't seem suspicious because on my papers said Pratt. Kind of scared me a little bit.
Turn around.
I'm on the environment. I didn't want that heat on me. So this is all stressing me out.
All right, Pratt, you can head around here. Just head into that red gate. Nope, no. You're not allowed up here. Right over here.
I don't understand. Like, I'm not trying to point fingers, but it's just like, okay, what she kind of got. I don't see the paper.
I'm sorry that happened. That was definitely a mistake. He was confused. Your last name was Pratt on the paperwork.
I mean, it happened.
make the stairs, so there's blankets in that white bin.
Sorry, nervous. Okay.
Oh, that bit.
Yes, ma'am. Up the stairs, there's dorm 3. Any open bed you're welcome to. Okay.
When I walk into intake, the girls were pretty welcoming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's this about? Videotaping us.
A criminal mind is amazing, and they see details. They notice when the cameras are following people around. They notice where the cameras are located in the buildings.
They're looking to document you like camera crew. Yeah, to document.
So all they're doing is paying attention to something that's new and interesting.
I'm Scarlet.
So now I need to like redirect or change the subject.
Thank you, sorry for helping me.
Leah, I didn't expect people to be helpful or nice when you're like walking in. Like I just expect people to kind of leave you alone and let you figure it out.
Why are you in here? I read it already, so do what? So I got paid. My ex-husband's a piece of that's what all of them are. Domestic violence, right? You know, like beating him. So I was in Washington, he's in Texas, so we met here. Okay, so here I am, this way two kids. He got in front of my car and I didn't stop.
It was hard to convince people that I was here because I was legitimately a criminal.
You deserved it.
I felt like I had the believability in the background and the personal information in hopes it seems like legitimate.
So they've already told you you want to do 90 days? Yeah. So you already know the whole process. Okay. So were you supposed to like turn yourself in? Yeah, but they never told me.
Kayla is in action mode. I had to work really hard to give her the answers that she wanted.
So because I don't live here, I had a waiver. Of appearance. I didn't have to show up, so my attorney showed up for me. They wanted a higher charge at first. It's higher than aggravated slaughter or something. Yeah.
So I'm talking to the girls and I'm telling my story to build that trust. There's bonding happening right now.
I didn't purposely run him over. I just didn't stop.
The booking process was the officer told me my last name was Phillips instead of Pratt, and kind of threw me off. I think the deputies may have been suspicious, but I was like, okay, just probably they think it was their mistake on their part. I can't get too much in my head.
We're hungry here. All right, Mr. Pratt. I'm gonna put you over on this side.
The nervousness started to hit when I was like walking into like my cell. And I just saw people with face tattoos, different, sorts of backgrounds and stuff. As soon as I got there, that's when the questions started. Like, what are you in here for?
Is that shit? Yeah. Of what? Cocaine system. Yeah, cocaine.
And, they want to know more.
You know how weird, okay. He said 90.
And then I was like, yeah, I got 90 days for that. There's like 90.
90 days, though, bro. That doesn't make sense, huh?
I was like, oh, that kind
doesn't make sense. Homeboy, you said more, you got less. They do. Hey, look, I got these photos for
it's gonna be a long 2 months.
What do you think of Utah
jail is going to be like.
Ooh. Figure out. Is it going to be like a Mormon church? Or is it going to be like a biker bar? So, maybe a little mix of both. I had a really troubled childhood. I suffered from a lot of depression at a young age. I did not feel like I belonged. I was always looking for my place. I was drawn to the street life. That was where I felt like I belonged. The thing about danger doesn't really scare me. I mean, I began to smoke weed. I began to drink. But to me, that wasn't enough. So I began to sell drugs. By the time I was 16, I had racked up about 3 felony charges and was put in. We would do push-ups all day. So when I got out, I was like, man, I really enjoy working out. And that's how I got introduced to the actual sport of MMA. I wanted to be a champion. But when I find that injury was a very significant turning point in my career. That was not only my first major injury, but it was my first experience with opioid pain medication. Addicted. I had hurt every single person I loved. But I've been clean, sober, in recovery for almost 7.5 years. And I'm so grateful for sober living and the programming and things. Advocate, currently working for a treatment center. Recovery means everything to me. Recovery gave me a daughter. A 5-year-old little girl. My daughter is the greatest gift I've ever been given. So when you miss Daddy, you can just hug the lion and then Daddy will feel it, okay? Being away from my daughter is good, but I believe a lot of people can relate to what I've gone through, and they see themselves in me, so they feel inspired to spread the word that recovery is possible. Do 60 days in. What a beautiful place to get arrested. My mission today is to fight the epidemic. People who are in recovery, what is being done for those individuals in this jail? How are drugs getting in this facility? I will be there to stop that, whatever it takes. Well,
it's good to see you.
Dude, thank you.
How you feeling about your cover story at this point?
I mean, I feel pretty confident. I was arrested in Cincinnati, and I was picked up and brought here. Possession charge, definitely my area of expertise.
Do you remember what the signal is for the tap out?
I do.
Okay.
Once you give it, you're out.
Yeah.
A tap out is a tap out.
Yeah.
Fight's over.
Yeah.
I took that to heart. I'm a guest into his jail. What he says goes.
You get your head where it needs to be, and we're going to see you in 60 days.
All right.
Okay, Daniel?
Yep.
Come this way.
I detoxed from IV fentanyl.
Right there.
IV fentanyl detox. I detoxed once on an abandoned building floor.
Excuse me, sir. We're putting her in the wrong door. Sorry.
Go stupid taking a shower, but sit in the room.
No, I know. Yeah. It's like scorching hot.
You'd rather take scorching hot than scorching cold. Can I just talk about how horrible the bathroom experience is here? Is inadequate as a deodorant. Does the deodorant get better once you get out of here? It makes you smell worse if you actually use it as deodorant. It's absolutely horrific. And it's the first place, like, it's just a horrible mechanism. I think I'm not the way I was yet.
So stick deodorant up your It is, yeah.
The girls in their creativity have used deodorant as a suppository to help you if you're constipated. Another woman uses it on her feet to help loosen up her heels. Yeah. Oh, it's so hard because I'm a liar. Nobody has seen me before. Like, not even my husband. made sure that everybody was sleeping. I did do the courtesy flush, but those toilets are so loud. You can hear them from different pods. Like, you don't want to be rude to the other girls, but I'm figuring this out by the seat of my pants.
Any accident or fight in the last 24 hours?
No. It all comes back, and it comes back fast.
You gotta withdraw from anything?
No.
Suicidal?
No. The intake officer's looking at me with suspicion almost. You know, I was actually kind of surprised. They did, like, overlook me very quickly, but, I mean, if I had any gaps, which I do in my teeth, I could have hit something in there easily. Easily. The first thing I thought of was, you know, when they used to have us walk, everywhere we went, we put our hands behind our backs. I put my hands behind my head, knew what I was doing. I wanted to look like I'd been there, not just once, but many times before.
And in the waist, spread both cheeks with both hands off. Show me the bottom of your feet.
They had me bend over, and, you know, when I was a juvenile, they were much more thorough. I used to have this joke where I'd be like, you know, just shove it about 4 or 5 coughs deep. You know, in this situation, I mean, if I wanted to, I could. Immediately in that moment, I knew that this was real. I mean, nerves are natural. I think if people who say they're not are lying. Nerves are natural. Nerves protect you. Nerves are your senses heightening. It's the beginning of that process. Here we go. There's people in jail who are regulars. The one, he had been there before. He's saying hi, he knows their names, he knows the direction he's going. I'm way out of my element.
They got a mattress spot for you.
They immediately tell you to grab a mat and beddings or blankets, no pillow. And I want to be clear about this. Neither of these are beddings. These are rugs. The other guy, thank God, let me have the bottom bunk. It's much easier for me. I'm a little bit older because I don't want to show any weakness. One of the things about these environments is if certain individuals are pressed weakness in any way, you can be exploited. And once you're exploited, to come back from that can be violent. One of the first things he brings up is the camera. There's clearly a camera up that was out of place. I immediately like, what is that? What's this camera doing here?
Everything else is aged and beat. What are you gonna do? Hey, I got 120 days, man. Yes, road charges from a few years ago, and then they gave me like a treatment for 5 times. I got bailed. It was like I got here in the first place, man. I got bailed out.
So you were out on bail? Not a mess up?
Did I say that?
Well, it hangs in the skies, man. I'm glad, like, I'm clouded about detox in jail or nothing, you know?
All it does is take one slip, and I'm caught.
Once you're a criminal, once you're in the system, you gotta get it out.
Pretty well. People were getting along, their own thing.
Yeah, I haven't ate my dinner. You see that?
Can you touch it?
Cool.
I haven't ate my finger.
That ain't our problem.
Yes, wrong with the finger.
That ain't our problem.
Huh?
It's not.
It's not about problem. You don't get it.
Well, then what the you bitching about? Dude, that's what's pissing me off. I get that you being mad.
You guys changed when you guys ate your dinner.
We ate our dinner.
Yeah, it's like activating or something.
This guy energy?
Huh?
This guy energy?
I don't know, just making you guys hyper or something.
Everybody was just like talking as usual, and this dude literally sleeps all day. He literally just telling us to shut up, making small remarks and making comments, and everybody just pissed off. It's not the type of place you just go around saying that to people.
I'm not saying anything that would make you disrespectful.
Disrespectful, bro. You know that last year, ABC drop tracks on the like we don't care about the CO.
I don't know what was going on. They were going to beat his ass. They were yelling because they were going to beat his ass because he kept telling them to be quiet.
They got cameras in this county, or else I would have dropped your ass a long time ago.
Sorry, Mom.
No, they're gonna up my day.
No, I was just talking about how I wanted to become a CEO. It's going to become that. That's literally what I'm talking about.
Monday, oh, death.
Yeah, it's straight.
I was surprised for a CEO to say that.
Don't worry about us. It's all good.
The deputy goes, "Well, I'll you to death." Death threat.
I've never been threatened to death before. I don't know if I like it.
I think I'm really almost over it.
This is a free call from Charlotte, an incarcerated individual at Utah County Jail. You may start the conversation now. Hi. Hey, what you doing?
He is at work and
I feel like I'm over the caffeine withdrawal. There's nothing else to drink at home. Just water from the tap.
So you go outside or something. I need to be
I miss you too.
I'm on the phone, and this girl just starts yelling and just lost it.
I don't belong for it. Before we do this. Hey ladies,
I have to get off the phone, and I was like, oh, something's gonna go down.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help myself. I don't belong here for a year just because Hey, whoa. I need to go to a hospital where they can help me. And this is not a safe place.
Like, I can't handle the complaining at the phone. I love my free time. When people do things to ruin it, it really grinds my gears.
The only way I see out is to hurt myself, but I don't want to. It's just I can't stop these thoughts.
For you saying that, I can put you in there on suicide watch.
This is a place for criminals. I am not a criminal. I threatened a nurse. This is fun. People threaten people all the time and never get a consequence for it. Why do I get a consequence for it?
I understand that you're frustrated with that. However, you're gonna have to face that.
No, I didn't do anything. I am calm. It's a compulsion in my head. That's nothing I can control. That's my mental. You guys don't understand. You cannot put me in there. I did not. I will fight if you put me in there.
No, that's a threat. She said, I will fight if you try to put me in there. Because you said what you said.
I asked a question. I asked a question.
Which was enough.
No.
Have a nurse come and check you.
No, I am not going in there. Get off of me. Get off. You're leaving today.
Get off. Lay on your stomach right now.
It took 5 deputies to get her down. She ended up kicking the female sergeant in the head. And it's just pandemonium.
Hey, this is for TV. Just 12 hours. It's fine.
You had to threaten me to put me in the suicide tank. I wouldn't have run.
I don't think that she was really harmed.
That's my broken arm. I'm suing you.
Probably pretty bruised.
Oh, let's hurt her because she wants to hurt herself.
Ready for my jail era. Don't let this bottled blonde fool you, honey. I think I'm invincible. You know, this is some people's fantasies to do this to me.
What color overall you wearing today?
What a sexy question. Am I getting hit on? Here we go. This is it.
Going to jail, even when you volunteer to go to jail, it's never a laughing matter, man.
You've actually been in prison, right?
Yes, sir.
To really have some background on what you're doing in there.
Absolutely. If there's dirt in there, I'm going to figure it out for you. One of the first things I want to do when I get to the dorms is the shower. In prison, when you shower, is that you're not scared to fight.
Get out of the damn shower, guy.
He's like, oh, you dead. Diego.
That was my first experience with homophobia in jail. I guess I have to keep that part of myself.